ago. At the engagement dinner, Jonathan introduced Emma to his family for the first time. It was a warm evening, filled with laughter and congratulations, but something about Daniel's presence felt different. As Jonathan proudly held Emma's hand, Daniel's eyes lingered just a moment too long. It was subtle, almost imperceptible, but Emma noticed. She dismissed it as nerves, attributing Daniel's intense gaze to protectiveness over his brother. Later that night, while Jonathan was busy with their guests, Daniel approached Emma with a playful smile. "So, you're the one stealing my brother's heart. I hope you know he's the lucky one," he said. His tone was light, but the words carried a weight Emma couldn't quite place. She laughed politely, brushing off the unease. But in the days that followed, Daniel's words echoed in her mind. Emma and Jonathan's wedding was approaching, but instead of joy, Emma felt an unsettling void growing between them. Jonathan, once dependable and loving, had become distant, consumed by his demanding job at a law firm. Their evenings were filled with unanswered texts and empty apologies. It was during this time that Daniel, Jonathan's charming and adventurous younger brother, became a regular presence. His visits, often with takeout or a bottle of wine, felt like a welcome distraction from her loneliness. One evening, after Jonathan canceled yet another dinner, Daniel showed up unannounced with pastries and his easy smile. They spent hours talking and laughing, his stories and warmth making Emma feel truly seen for the first time in months. For a moment, her loneliness felt less overwhelming, though the weight of her emotions lingered. As the evening wore on, Daniel leaned back and said gently, "You deserve to be someone's first priority." Emma froze, her voice defensive as she replied, "Jonathan loves me." But doubt crept in, and Daniel's words lingered long after he left. In the weeks that followed, Jonathan's absences grew, and Emma found herself turning to Daniel more often. A chance meeting at a coffee shop turned into hours of laughter and heartfelt conversations. "You don't have to settle for this," Daniel said seriously one day. His words filled her with both guilt and warmth, leaving her conflicted. By the time Jonathan noticed Emma's growing distance, it was already too late. When he voiced his concerns, Emma brushed it off as wedding stress, though deep down, she knew the rift ran far deeper. 6 months ago, the boundaries blurred. During a family gathering, Daniel pulled Emma aside, his voice soft yet heavy with unspoken emotions. "You deserve more than this, Emma. I see how he treats you. I would never take you for granted." Emma froze. She wanted to deny it, to say she was happy with Jonathan, but the words wouldn't come. Daniel leaned closer, his breath warm against her skin. She stepped back, shaking her head. Yet that moment stayed with her, replaying in her mind. Jonathan was out of town for work when it happened. A chance encounter at a quiet bar led to a night of confessions between Emma and Daniel. Words turned into a glance, a touch, and eventually a mistake she could never take back. The next morning, guilt washed over Emma like a tidal wave. She avoided Daniel, avoided Jonathan, and tried to pretend that night never happened. But secrets have a way of surfacing. Emma's world came crashing down when Jonathan confronted her. A simple slip of text meant for Daniel revealed everything. "I trusted you, Emma. I thought we were building a life together. But my own brother..." Jonathan's voice cracked as he spoke, his heartbreak palpable. Emma tried to explain, but her words felt hollow even to herself. Daniel arrived soon after, his expression unreadable. The confrontation turned explosive. Words were hurled, accusations flew, and the bond between two brothers shattered irreparably. Emma, caught in the center of the chaos, was left questioning how it all went so wrong. Betrayal doesn't just hurt, it destroys. As Emma stood alone in the wreckage of what was once a promising future, she realized the cost of her choices. Jonathan left, severing ties with both Emma and Daniel. Daniel too disappeared, unable to face the consequences. Emma's story is a reminder that trust, once broken, is nearly impossible to rebuild. The scars of betrayal run deep, leaving everyone involved changed forever. Some wounds heal, others, like betrayal, leave permanent marks, reminding us of the choices we make and the people we lose.
Our dear viewer, your journey doesn't end here, it's only just beginning. If this video resonated with you, let us continue exploring the mysteries of life together. Hit subscribe to join our growing community of truth seekers. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next revelation. Share your thoughts in the comments. What did this video spark within you? Your support helps us uncover deeper truths and share them with the world. Thank you for being part of this journey.